Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'm going to be talking about Prophet Musa and Khidr, which is in the Surah Kahf. And we'll be talking about how Musa thought he was the smartest person, but then Allah told him that there was another person and they went to seek him. So basically one day Prophet Musa was giving a story to someone, and then they asked, "Oh Prophet Musa, are you the smartest man?" And Prophet Musa, thinking just because he had the Torah, he thought he was the smartest person. But however, Allah told him later that there was another person that was smarter than you, and get a companion and go seek him. Once you have this one fish that goes missing, then that's where you will find the person that is smarter than you. So one day he set out with his companion, and they kept walking. The companion had a guzzle that had a fish that was inside of it. So when it was nighttime, they went to sleep. And then in the middle of the night, the companion woke up and saw the fish wriggling out the guzzle and went into the two rivers. That's the junction where they slept at. And then the next morning when they woke up, they went back on their journey. They kept walking until Prophet Musa got hungry, since he was on a journey and he didn't eat for a few days. So he found out that the fish was missing, and he said, where did the fish go missing? That's where we're going to find our person. The companion told him that he forgot because of the shaitan and his ways. So they went back and they retraced their steps. Once they retraced their steps, they found out that the fish was lost in the two junctions of the river. They went past the tunnel and they found khidr, right? So basically after they found him, Prophet Musa said, can I go seek knowledge with you, since you are clearly the smartest man in the world? Or at that time he was. So they kept walking, and then first they saw a boat. They went in that boat, and then Khidr destroyed it. Prophet Musa asked him, why did you destroy the ship? You're not supposed to do that, this and that. And then Khidr told him, I told you not to ask me, and have patience, and I will tell you after. So they kept walking. They saw this boy, and Khidr ended up killing him. He asked him, why did you kill him? You're not supposed to kill a boy. They kept walking. He said, don't ask me any more questions. You have to have patience. They kept walking until they got to this city, or this town at the time. They ate, and then they didn't entertain or something, and then they saw a wall that was about to fall, and then Khidr set it back up. He said, why did you set it back up? Prophet Musa said, why did you set the wall back up? There was goods and stuff inside there. We could have had it. He said, don't worry, and now I can't part with you anymore, because you have no patience, and I can't stay with you or teach you any knowledge because you don't want to stay and learn with me. And then he said, I will explain to you why I did all of these things. First, the reason why he broke the ship that had the poor people inside of it was because there was a king that was going around and taking the ships by force and trying to find someone, and he was forcing people to break their own boats. He was going to kill them anyway. So he broke their ship so they wouldn't have a ship and the king wouldn't go and search them. The second one, they killed the boy because the parents were both believers, and the boy was going to grow up and become a very bad person. He wasn't going to listen. He was going to become a killer. He was going to he was about to do bad stuff. So he said, oh, that's why I killed the boy. The third thing is, when they went to the wall and they saw that it was about to fall down, and he built it back up, he said, why did you break the wall? He said, there was two orphans, and their dad was very rich, and he wanted them, when they grew up, he wanted them to have the riches, so they could build some stuff and have that money for the rest of their life. And then he said, I'm sorry, basically,